When moving into this property, it had been a long-term rental. The yard was not given priority. With a home office, some gardening was done to increase the appearance to the door's entrance. At some point, the garden became cathartic, and it turned into a journey of healing and education. This small postage stamp-sized garden provided an opportunity to dive into the 5 elements of Feng Shui in design and placement. It also became a source of natural plant dyes, plant essences, tinctures, remedies, skin care, and native wild edibles. For years, seeds were gathered in the Greater Victoria areas, which were set in starters and became an education on invasive species to our local regions. A dive into the plants that were best for each chakra, and combining this into creating a specific design for a chakra garden. In previous years, a garden design for a medicine wheel and Feng Shui had been created. This was a nice one to follow them. With a home office, another dynamic that was created with intention was an elusive modeling of healing with nature. Each person that entered and walked through the path would be surrounded by a different experience from their busy day. They would receive a somatic movement lesson, empathy coaching, or somatic dialogue class. There was an opportunity to shift or transition. Sharp corners were softened with plants and curves in the placement of rocks and other natural elements. The wonderful experience of living in the Greater Victoria region is the plethora of natural elements to work with and the abundance of plants that have escaped gardens and begun to naturalize. I enjoyed gathering different species to explore this way. Plantings created privacy and added a lushness to the experience. A small walking spiral was created to reflect the contemplative energy of the garden and the focus of attention of our appointments. The discovery of bamboo was a highlight. It became a barrier to a busy roadway that reduced sound and road dust. Discovering bamboo infusions and edible shoots. Creating a dry river bed with rounded rocks on cement that was an awkward feature changed the energy of the entranceway to the front door and reduced the heat. It was a rewarding and healing exploration that turned into a living model